Morning children, Sai Ram. Children, in previous videos you had learned about accounting equation, journal entries, recording of transaction first, in which you have learned how to make cash book, single column, double column, petty cash book and other subsidiary books. Now today we are going to start our chapter number 5, bank reconciliation statement, in which you will study about bank statement or passbook or cash book. Okay, children, as you know, generally all the business firms maintains a current account with the bank. In order to record the banking transaction, the firms maintain a bank column in the cash book, in which it records all the transactions entered into with the bank. Now, bank provide passbook or bank statement to the firm, in which bank record all the transactions. Okay, as all the transactions entered with the bank are recorded in both the books, there should be no difference. The balance shown by bank column of the cash book and passbook are same or should be same. But usually these two balances do not agree. The bank balance and bank balance in the cash book or passbook are generally different. So the firm would know about the reasons. What are the reasons behind it, why the cash book and passbook are generally different? So for this purpose, a statement is prepared which is known as bank reconciliation statement. Okay, now meaning. Meaning of bank reconciliation statement. It is a statement prepared by the account holder to reconcile the bank balance as per cash book with the balance as per bank passbook, and showing all the causes of the differences between the two. See, as I told you, generally cash book and passbook have different balances. They do not agree. Okay, so for this purpose we have to prepare bank reconciliation statement, in which we have to compare both the books, passbook as well as cash book. We have to know the reason, what are the reason behind it, what are the reason why they are not equal. If the transaction of the same firm in cash book and in passbook, then what are the reason behind it, why they are not same? Okay, so causes of differences in the balance as per cash book and passbook. So children, cash book you already know. What do we mean by cash book? In which you can record all the business transaction of cash only or bank transaction. Okay, and in passbook, bank side transaction, all the banking transaction we have to record, but it will be maintained by the bank only. Okay, we cannot maintain passbook, we can maintain only cash book, in which we will make bank column also, but passbook generally maintain with the bank side. Okay, now what are the differences? So the first difference is time gap. Differences due to time gap in recording transaction. This is the first difference. Now time gap, how it comes, time gap. See, the first example is check issued but not presented for payment in the bank. Check issued but not presented for payment in the bank. It means check issued but not presented for payment. Like we will take example. Check issued on 27th April. Okay. Check issued on 27th April but not presented for payment in the bank means on this date payment not done. Payment will be done on 28th of May. It means after 1 month. So at this time when we issued the check, we have subtracted the amount in the cash book because we have maintained the cash book. Okay, and we have issued the check. So on 27th April when we issued the check, we have entered this amount in the cash book in bank column. Okay, but payment done on after 1 month or on 28th May, it means bank has entered this transaction, bank has subtract this amount on 28th May. It means after 1 month. So there is a difference, the time gap. The difference of time gap means on 27th April we have less balance. Okay, and on in passbook on 28th May we have less balance. So this is the one cause. This is the one cause in which always cash book and passbook will be different. Now the second example we can take. The second example, check deposited into bank but not yet credited or cleared by the bank. It means we have deposited the check. So again we will take the date 27th April. Means we have deposited the check on the bank on 27th April. It means we have added the amount in the cash book on 27th. Okay, but in the bank the amount not credited. Okay, so when it will credit it on suppose on 28th May. It means on 28th May bank will add the amount, but we have added on 27th April. So this is also one reason when the time gap will different the cash book and passbook. Okay. Next is check paid into bank for collection but dishonored by the bank. Check paid into bank for collection means anyone has given the check and we have we have deposited into bank, but it is dishonored by the bank. That the bank knows, we don't know about it. The check will be dishonored. So when check will be dishonored, so at that time what, in the bank the amount will less, but in the cash book it will not less because we have already added. Okay, so this is the reason. The first one is time gap. Now what is the second one? Second one is differences due to recording of transaction by bank only. By bank only means the transaction only bank has recorded in the passbook, but we have not recorded in the cash book. Like interest allowed by the bank. See, if interest allowed by bank, it is on bank side. Okay, when until the bank not gives the information about the interest to us, we will not record in the cash book. So this is also one reason. In the similar way, bank charges. If bank deducted any charges from the bank account of the firm, so we will not enter in the cash book. Okay, so there are some few example. Bank charges and interest charged by bank, interest or dividend collected by bank, direct payment by bank, direct deposit by customer into bank, bills collected by the bank on behalf of the customer. So these are the few examples in which the transactions by bank only. Now the third reason is differences due to error in recording of transactions. Now due to error, like check issued but omitted to be recorded in the cash book. So this is the error. Check issued but we have forgot to record in the cash book. So this is our mistake. So this is the error, mistake. Or one of the error from bank side, like this, like this, wrong debit or credit in the firm's account, means bank has to deduct the amount but bank has allowed the interest. Bank has to deduct the interest, charge the interest, but bank has allowed the interest. So in this way bank committed the error. Okay, so due to error, this is one of the cause. Okay, so children, the differences behind it, there are three reasons, there are three differences. The first one is due to time gap. The second one is transaction recorded by bank only, not in cash book. And the third one is error committed by firm or bank. Okay, so children, let us start the question. From the following information, prepare the bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2019. Here you have to prepare bank reconciliation statement. So, these are the transaction balance as per cash book given. See, first is balance as per cash book. If balance as per cash book is given, then you have to find out balance as per passbook. Okay, so this is the balance as per cash book, amount is 18,000. Now check issued for rupees 2,000 but not debited by bank in the passbook. Now see what you have to do. Generally in BRS, in bank reconciliation statement, you have to add or subtract the amount. Okay, you have to add or subtract the amount. So you have to make the format also in plus and minus. See, as I have made, this is the format as I have made plus and minus column. But for this, first you have to classify which transactions you have to add and which transaction you have to subtract. So first of all, let us see. The first transaction is check issued for rupees 2,000 but not debited by bank in the passbook. Now first thing is check issued. Check issued means we have given the check to another person for payment. It means we have done the payment. Okay. Now but not debited by bank. See children, when debited by bank, it means bank has to deduct. Okay, if credited by bank, it means bank has to add the payment. Okay, add the amount. So these terms you have to see carefully. These terms you have to remember. Debited means if debited from the bank side, then it means bank has to deduct the amount. If bank has credited, then bank has to add the amount. Okay, so if debited in cash book, then it means we are depositing the amount. If credited in cash book, it means we are subtracting the amount. Okay. Now, check issued for rupees 2,000 but not debited by bank in the passbook. Check issued from your side but it is not subtracted from the passbook. So, this is one of the reason in which cash book is not equal to the passbook. So, what you have to do? You have to find out the passbook balance now. So what you have to do? You have to add or you have to subtract. See, cash book balance is already given 18,000. Now this cash book you have to make the equal to the passbook. Okay, you have to see this thing. While solving these questions, you have to see only what you have to do. You have to see, you have to make cash book equal to passbook. If you are making cash book, you have to make cash book equal to the passbook. Okay, so the first transaction is check issued. It means it is subtracted from the cash book, but it is not subtracted from the passbook. So what you have to do? You have to add in the cash book. then the amount will equal to the passbook. Let us take example. If cash, see here, cash book has a balance of 18,000. Okay. Now if we subtract the 2,000 from the cash book, it means the answer of cash book is 16,000. So, and the passbook balance is 18,000 only. See, the passbook balance is 18,000 cash book and 18,000 passbook. Okay. Now when we check issued, so it means we have subtracted in cash book. This is passbook and that one cash book. Okay. So now cash book balance is 16,000 if we have subtracted. Okay. And we have not subtracted from the passbook because not debited by the passbook it is written. So we have not subtracted. It means in passbook there is 18,000. Now see the difference. In cash book, in the first transaction both are equal. But when you made the first transaction, the cash book is not equal to the passbook. Cash book is less than 2,000 from the passbook. So what you have to do in the cash book? What you have to do? You have to make 18,000. You have to make the equal to the passbook. So what you have to do? It means you have to add 2,000 in the cash book. Okay. And then it is equal to the passbook. It means you have to add. So in this transaction you have to add. This one you have to add. It is already subtracted. Now you have to make equal. So this transaction you have to add. Okay. Now next. The next one is, see, bank charges debited in the passbook rupees 30. Here bank charges debited. Debited is given and bank charges. So it means bank side, bank has deducted this amount from the passbook. It means bank has deducted, but it is not entered in the cash book. So again bank passbook and cash book both are not equal. So you have to make equal. Here passbook is less than 30 rupees. It means you have to subtract from the cash book. So this transaction you have to do minus with the cash book. Now the D point is check paid into bank but not cleared rupees 1200. Check paid into bank but not cleared rupees 1200 means check deposited into bank but not clear means not credited by the bank. So at that time what you have to do? You have to subtract from the cash book because it is not entered in the passbook, and you have to make cash book is equal to the passbook. So when this amount not entered in the passbook, it means passbook is 1200 less. So you have to subtract the amount in the cash book also. You have to subtract 1200. Okay. The last is interest on investment collected by the bank rupees 1500. Interest on investment, it is credited by the bank. Collected by the bank means in bank passbook it is already added, but it is not added in the cash book. So what you have to do? You have to make equal. So it means bank column and cash book you have to make equal. You have to add this amount in the cash book only. Cash book also. Okay. Now see the format. The format of this is the first column particular. In here you have to write down all the transaction. Then one column of amount plus and other column of minus. All the plus transaction you have to write down in the plus column, and all the minus transaction write down in the minus column. Okay. So first you have to transfer this balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book is a positive balance, so always write down in the plus column. So here see, balance as per cash book 18,000 in the plus. Now the transaction B, check issued for rupees 2,000. It is in this transaction you have to add. So write down the amount in the plus column. Bank charges, subtract. So write down the transaction in the minus column. Now check paid into bank but not clear. This also you have to subtract. And the last is interest on investment collected by the bank. This you have to add. Okay. Now you have entered all the transaction in the statement. Now what you have to do? Total of plus side. So plus side total is 21,500. Here minus side is shorter. So subtract it and find out the balancing figure. Here balancing figure I have highlighted with the yellow color, 20,270. So 20,270 is the answer. You have to write down balance as per passbook. Okay. So this is the BRS statement in which you have to do the balances in this way. Now for making this you have to remember only one thing, that is you have to make always cash book equal to the passbook. Okay, if any transaction you see, any transaction you have to add or subtract in the passbook, that same thing you have to do with the cash book. Okay. Now, so children, you have to solve your NCERT questions based on the balance, in which you have to find out balance as per passbook. Question number 1 to question number 5. Practical question, NCERT book. Okay. Thank you. Sai Ram.